Hello everyone. The next game up in my games that I'm developing is a game called Vikings at L'Anse Aux Meadow, and it's a bit of a siege game. What you're going to do is sail a Viking ship from Greenland to Vinland, or L'Anse Aux Meadow, small town just off the coast of Finland. Once you're there, you're going to have a crew of 35 people. And you're going to try and keep the crew alive as you work through a deck of cards. At some point, you may be battling the indigenous people that are living there. It will all be based on how many warriors you have, what your weapons supply is. It's a bit different than a siege game in that you'll have two moves. And for your two moves, you can collect food. You can develop weapons. You can gather or increase your supply, which is wood and iron. You could trade with the First Nations, which is going to reduce the tension so that you do not go to war. And if you want, you can raid and try and steal their resources when you start to get very low. The only issue with that is once you steal their supplies, that the tension track will increase. Once the tension track gets to 6, you'll be going to battle or to war with the First Nations, and it doesn't always work out in your favor as they outnumber you. The game will work based on cards, just like the previous game I developed. So you'll have cards that will tell you what to do. First one here is stealing weapons. The Vikings catch an indigenous man trying to steal weapons, but he is caught and killed. Your resources go up by 1, the tension will go up by 2, and then you have 2 turns each time. So you can either increase your food on a die roll. Weapons, you need 2 supply to increase your weapons. Supply you can increase by having a die roll. Trading, you lose 1 food, 1 supply to lower the tension, or you can just raid the First Nations. We'll go to the battle chart to do that. So it will be a card-driven game. A lot of the things that are on the cards are all stuff researched that actually happened. Second one, iron weapons. The Vikings refused to trade their iron swords and weapons with the local indigenous people. So your weapons go up by 1, and you'll have 2 choices to make. Again, you'll have 35 warriors that you set sail with from Greenland, and your job is to go through the deck of 36 cards, and you have to make sure that at the end of the 36 cards, all 35 of your crew are alive. If they are alive by the end, you win the game. If you get wiped out, you lose the game. So that's the next game upcoming. I'm still working on it, making some improvements, trying to make it a little bit better, a little bit more fun, adding more decision making, and the game will be called Vikings at L'Anse Aux Meadow. That's all for now, everyone.